Here's the full text copied exactly with the ideas kept as you asked. Thank you, Dung. Now I will continue with 2.3.1 Impacts on the United States and China. Impact on the United States. The U.S.-China trade war had a dual impact on the U.S. economy. On the positive side, high tariffs on Chinese goods protected certain domestic industries, particularly steel, aluminum, and high technology. According to the U.S. International Trade Commission, 2019, U.S. steel and aluminum production increased by 5 to 6% during 2018 to 2019. The U.S. government argued that these measures reduced reliance on Chinese imports and encouraged domestic reinvestment. But the negative impact was bigger. U.S. companies paid more for goods because of tariffs, raising consumer prices. In 2019, consumers and firms paid about USD 46 billion more. Soybean sales to China fell over 50% in 2018, costing farmers tens of billions, USDA 2019. The government gave them USD 28 billion in support. Investor confidence also declined, making the stock market unstable in late 2018. Impact on China. China had sold many products to the U.S. for a long time. When tariffs came, exports to the U.S. went down. In 2019, Chinese exports to the U.S. fell 12.5%, MOFCOM 2020. This hurt industries like electronics, textiles, and consumer goods. China's GDP growth went down from 6.6% in 2018 to 6.1% in 2019. This was the lowest in almost 30 years, World Bank 2020. But China also reacted. It pushed local technology and found new trade partners. In 2020, it joined RCEP. In 2019, trade with ASEAN grew 7%. Companies like Xiaomi and BYD invested more in R&D to depend less on U.S. tech. General comparison. Both the U.S. and China lost money because of tariffs and lower trade. The U.S. lost in farming and paid more for goods, while China lost exports and had slower GDP growth. But each country also used the trade war to change. The U.S. wanted more domestic production, and China wanted more technology independence and new trade partners. These effects are not only short-term, but also important for the future of the global economy. I'll now pass it to Pham Tuan Anh for the next part. Yes, bạn có muốn tôi giúp rút ngắn lại thành